Welcome back, guys, to Factorio once again. Where last episode we started work on the copper and a little bit of the starting of making our automatic production of red science packs. So, yeah. Let us load. So this is where we left off, and this setup is almost complete. What I'd like to do as well is a couple of other things around the factory. Let's check how much power we have. We might have to add another steam engine. Let's just add one right now, because we're going to use a lot of these assembly machines. Eventually, we'll eventually won't need these, and we'll just put these two things like cluster chests and active provider chests, and then robots will be able to do it by themselves without us doing anything else, which is the good news. The thing about it is we're gonna need, first off, we're gonna have to sort of do a little handiwork here. I'm going to put 2 faster inserters in the line, a bunch of conveyor belts, because we're gonna need a lot of those. And basically I want to do is I want to make sure I have a way to input stuff onto the line if I want to, because I have a lot of iron I don't need, so why not just put some of it on? And I mean, like, probably a good bit. I do need some for myself, so yeah, 500 is fine. We'll put the extra copper, so basically that will just fill onto the line when we need it. Now what we're going to do is pretty much fill this line up, and at the end of this line, I'm going to just want it to be picked up into a box so I can access it if I need it. Now, this setup, if you didn't know, this is wait. No, this is copper. That's gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to research the electronics before we can actually get this, because I need smart inserters. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. And then we'll eventually just put all of that into this, so we can start making our way to this. And the electronics, if you didn't know, also, the cool thing about the research is if you do research that, it goes into like other things like advanced electronics. You get science pack 3s, which we'll eventually have to get, and also advanced circuits, which is going to be how we're going to actually make these. And they actually have changed over a lot of this stuff. Since I've seen videos like really different. Basically, I will give you a hint how bad the graphics were back then. If you take some plastic wires, a plastic feel of an electronic circuit, what do you get? It's like the thinnest electronic circuit in the world. That's what I think of it. Unless we had the actual thing up and running. I think what we'll do is start making iron gears so we can start that production. Now this is how we're gonna mainly use iron. Now that problem is I need to make sure it doesn't have all the iron eventually just run down here, which is why I have to basically no, don't. I don't want copper. Don't put the copper. No. Oh, it's because I can't. Bummer. But I can't fix this problem just by doing that and then saying, oh, why'd you do that? Oh, it's because. Stop putting copper. Stop. Copper's just gonna filter down for pretty much the rest of the time. Or do we actually have to make all these? Because since they're back, well, it's gonna back up soon. No, we're gonna wait for this. Okay, I made an extra, that's fine. I'll just put it in for extra research. Because you'll hopefully have a good amount of use in it. So all we're gonna do is just use up, and we're going to slowly get to that. Now we're actually not making enough iron, and we're not actually producing enough. Why? Maybe it's because of this. What I could do is switch the line. So what I'll do is quickly do that. Stop it from taking coal onto that line. And I can make it a little more simple. I'll basically reverse our ways of doing it and just put it on like that. Now the problem is that one's gonna go like that. So we're probably gonna have to rip that one up, unfortunately, for reasons. Okay. And yeah. So then we should probably get some more iron because we won't be having that problem. Since we ripped that up, we could probably put one here. And for the sake of it, we'll put 2 down and try and open up some more copper. Now we're also running out of copper for some reason. So we'll make another 2. Because I'm like the god of iron. I never make this much iron in any game I play. It just is slow because mostly it's just harsh. Okay. Okay, just stop. Guess what? We're putting iron on the line. Oh, that's gonna go up to there. Okay, what I could do then. Expand. Bam, bam, and bam. And then put all these resources in. Okay, that's enough. Maybe just that. Copper, yeah, we'll put it in. Put these first. We'll put a good bit in it, honestly. There. Okay. So now that's probably going to rush iron down the line. Right now we have full iron gears. Now what I should probably think about is finishing this up and putting it into our new lab right over here. So what we're gonna have to do is pick that up. I'll build 2 labs for now. I don't want to put too many down. And we'll put fast inserter. Alright, so once we get all of this done, hopefully, there we go. So with these conveyors, we'll basically run it down. We'll have the other science packs on the other side, but we're going to actually do a little bit of future. So basically, my plan is we're going to have our labs basically right here. Now this is probably going to confuse you. What I'm eventually going to do is have a conveyor line right here traveling with other science packs. Now we're gonna have 6, I believe. So that being said, this line is definitely going to become a very harsh line we're doing here, because we're going to have to renovate and maybe even do another setup, because in the game research there is pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So eventually, I don't know this, but is there like a extra long or something? Because in logistics, no, it was automation. Yeah, automation. We got the log-handed, but automation number 2 is there? No. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. Alright, so I guess what we could do is, yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll put the line down. We won't expand it any further. Or no, this is fine. So once this is done, which, oh right, I have to put some in. We'll put half. Oh, we have to power. So basically, these were just going to use them. What is actually the 4th one we're gonna use? It's gonna be military. Now, military, I don't know. Landmines and all that crazy stuff. Oh, we're gonna need some power lines, which we do still have wood somehow. We'll connect those up. We'll say, you make red science packs, you make red science packs, you, and you. So these are really simple to make. I just we're just gonna need a lot more with these. We're gonna use them for a while, actually. We have a lot more stuff we could research, but eventually we do have to get green science packs on that as well. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we're so close. We're off the last ones. Come on. And the good thing about the smart inserters is they cost pretty much as the same amount with the fast. It's pretty much even fast. But the thing is it will basically just take it on. And it's extremely fast, which is why we have to make it a faster conveyor, or else it will just take it all and not let any over like here or something. Because we're not going to use all of this at all. We got our splitter. We never actually need to expand our coal production right now, unless we have other things we have to do. Alright, say this is going to go filter copper, which is probably going to drain out the copper until we get these. Now what these cost is they cost 1 each. Okay. Now some recipes we can't do because it's too advanced. Like if I were wanting to, let's say, here, let me show you with that actual one. Anyway, let's say I want, oh, well, guess what? I need to make inserters. Guess what? You can't because it's not allowed. Well, wait. No, it is allowed for these. Oh, they're not actually. Oh, it was this. So, okay. So yeah, they really have a shortage with that. Alright, so now we're starting to make these red science packs. Let's start using them to... These are good, but I need science pack 2s. Let's research... Steel takes 5. But then we can... What's that go to? Oil, fluid, steel. Yeah, let's go ahead and get steel processing. It will take a little bit, but as you can see, it's completely automated. I can just walk away and it's going to do it forever until we run out of copper or iron or coal, but we'll pretty much do it forever. But as you can see, it's not going to go any further because there's no more room, and there's a good amount of resources here. So let's say I have to change something over here. It's not going to affect these, so we can keep going until these fill out. They're empty, and then we can, yeah. As you can see, we're already like halfway. Magic. Honestly, it's much better than me making science packs by myself and showing you all that. Because it's not the gears, it's actually the red science packs. They take a long time to make each one. Watch. See? It's kind of slow, but there's a huge backup here of them that we can have. And they just keep coming and coming. And we can also let it fill up. I was thinking, let's have it fill up with these, move this back or something, but it would have to make everything moved back. We couldn't have this extra, and I was like, no. How is this? Oh yeah. Oh right. Steam engine. Connect it up. Okay, that stressed it a little bit out. As you can see, we're kind of putting a little pollution around, and it doesn't make me happy. Oh, and as you can see, we're already finished. So what I can do now is, oh, stop it! No repair pipes. All right, what I could do now is have steel production. Now, steel is practically the hardest thing in the game to make, and it's very needed in the end of the game, which is the problem because I don't have all the iron in the world. I have like a bunch of iron, but not to say I'm going to run out. I will run out of some point, something, but iron is probably the used resource much more than copper. The reason for that is pretty much the steel. The steel, it's everything. So what I want to do is I want to make some stone furnaces. Now, where is the nearest stone? It's over there, right. I think what I'll do, by the way, how is our, okay, that's why we're not making enough iron. I haven't placed these things down, which is, I'm stupid. Alright, let's just create something that will just, let's make a stone thing, because honestly stone's gonna be needed for a while, quite a while, until we can actually get electric furnaces or steel furnaces. Yeah. The thing about it is the steel furnaces are pretty much just an upgrade. The electric furnaces are the best, and they just require electricity. And they take up a huge amount of power. Everybody knows that. Like, if I were to go and, oh my gosh, where is it? Here. And then go here. 10 steel, as always. 5 electronic circuits, which is going to be very harsh, because those come from, I forget where they do. I don't remember. But they do use a lot of power. Actually, I can show you. 180 kilowatts each. Each. And we can only output 900 into these. Now, that's really going to really throw ourselves off. The most thing that's probably using ourselves is these electric mining drills, because I need to make all this stuff. And bam. We now can start making more stuff, please. Can we make some more stuff? There we go. Wait, what did I trigger? What did I trigger? So what? I'm gonna check this out and see what it is that I'm missing, because I don't know what it is. Okay, I have figured it out. It is ALT, so I can see what is inside of everything, especially this. Especially. All it is iron, because it's just you putting it on the belt. Alright, let's go for something pretty high. With the science packs that we need. Ugh, so much. We're gonna need these. Let's get, optimistic. No, we don't need that. Honestly, we don't need it. Because lights honestly could be found in here. It's not like we have no light. I could just go like this, although we should have diagonal. It does go diagonal. Anyways, guys, that will be the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Next episode, we'll hopefully start getting maybe green size packs automatically. Yeah, we'll probably make that a goal for next episode. And anyways, guys, I will see you next time. And yeah, bye bye, everybody.